feel that my body's feeling it. So I just wanted to come up after, hearing you guys with the other people. And I'm like, you know what? I think I need this.
She's
Water-
like, I need to be destroyed also. Please.
There's something about water. Water is very important to you. I don't know if it's a part of your sign. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the resurgence of water.
I did. I felt very low energy today, and I got in the shower with hot water, and I was there for a while.
Very
But
nice.
Because I was about to
I'm a
say to
Leo.
you, use the water to bring you back. And I know this sounds like I'm talking about the last person's reading, but it's actually very relevant. So me doing readings all day, every day, I find common threads between everyone, and the common thread between you both is about the spirit is everywhere.
But she's in California, so do it in a bath so you're not wasting so much water. Listen,
What
if
does that mean?
I could be the water police, I would give you
I take
all the
3
What does
hour
that mean?
showers.
What's wrong with California? What's happening with
I take
California?
3 hour
There's
showers.
no water. There's
take
never
3
any
hour
water
showers.
in California. Yeah.
We had
There's
one
never-
day of winter.
Yeah. I literally walk people in the bath. I walk by people in Colorado, and I'm like, turn off the water. Stop. Like I'm like, if I could be the water police, so many people would be in jail. Anyway,
Don't visit me then, because I take a long showers.
Matan.
I take 3 hour showers.
I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm also in California. I don't go
Where are you at?
I'm in Sacramento area.
Oh, okay.
I grew
So
up
that's why
down
Sacramento has no water.
Hold on.
Yeah.
3 hour showers?
The fucking
How dirty
one
are
homo
you,
in
dog?
Sacramento making a 3 hour
I'm not
shower.
dirt. I'm actually very clean. I just really feel very relaxed.
Yeah, I bet you are after a 3 hour fucking shower, sis.
Okay, that's a little dramatic. Maybe like 2 hours, but still. I sit in there for like an hour and I just let my body relax. It's the only way I can get myself to like
Take a
relax.
goddamn bath. That's literally
No,
Take
when
a
you're
bath
sitting in it.
and
No, when
rinse
you're
off
sitting in it.
afterwards. For fuck's sake.
No.
All right. Mira, thank you for putting your energy on the line. I appreciate you. It takes a strong person actually. And we want a update about how you have put everyone in their fucking place and started living your life day to day, ma'am. Day to day.
Okay, sounds
Cool.
good. I will put that on my list.
All right.
Because
bye,
I'm in
Thank you.
Australia, so now your business is all the way over the sea, miss. So we want to hear about the tea over here too.
All right. So Vogue is actually one of Reese's friends. So now we're just having a fucking we should do
We're having a kiki honey trust.
what? What just happened?
I'm getting water.
What just happened?
She doesn't get Islander
She doesn't
culture.
know it.
No, I have no idea. No, I have
You
no
gotta
idea.
backtrack a little bit for her.
I'm currently outnumbered with all the testosterone.
What do you mean? I have estrogen.
Oh no, don't be a woman. We have enough women.
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm
a
a gay guy.
You're a merman.
Yes, I'm Danish Australian. Hello.
That's right. I did see. Oh, you know what? I did see you on Reese's the other night because I remember the Danish comment. Because
Yes.
Danish is not German.
No, it's not.
So you have German and Danish.
So so
Denmark.
people confuse it. Deutsch is the language of Germany. Danish is Scandinavian.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the difference.
Okay, so what's Norwegian?
Norway.
Also Scandinavian.
Yes,
So
I'm Norwegian.
you've got Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland,
Okay.
Iceland, Greenland. There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Greenland
so
is mainly ice, and Iceland is mainly green.
I
Isn't
did
that
know
fun?
I did know it was opposite. My uncle Jimmy.
So I'm from Copenhagen,
Okay.
right? But I was raised in Australia, so I'm an Islander bitch all the way around.
Best ice cream ever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an inside joke? I don't.
Yeah,
or is
there's
it
a brand of ice
actual-
cream here called
Oh.
Copenhagen ice cream, and it's like
Yeah, there
$100.
is. Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
called
what is ice
Copenhagen.
cream
It's
supposed
called
to
Copenhagen.
signify? I was like, oh no.
You can get it in sometimes in New York.
So my uncle Jimmy traced our Norwegian ancestry clear back to the 1300s. I thought that was fucking cool. So we were, I guess.
Well, my maiden name is Anderson, and I'm closely related to Hans Christian Andersen, hence the
I was going to
mermaid.
say
of the
Pamela.
Yeah. Were you going to say Pamela?
That's where my head went.
Girl, I wish.
You know what's funny about Pamela, though? Do you like how she gave up on makeup, or do you judge how she gave up on makeup?
I ache for it, and here's why. I love what she's doing, and here's why.
Okay.
This is a woman in a certain age demographic, right? And I'm 45, and I get it as a gay guy. I understand it. I was in the beauty industry, modeling industry, all the things, drag, all the things, right? I understand exactly why she's done it. She said, here it is. Cast this woman, not that woman from 1995, right?
Yeah.
Cast this woman. And she's done it. And it worked.
Well, you're right. I do still want to put a touch of fucking makeup on her. I'm like,
oh, darling, she does the makeup, right? She does the old Pammy Anderson makeup, but she does it like as if she's doing a drag performance.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? She's almost doing it as if like, oh, this is what you want? Okay, pay me extra.
But I kind of love that.
Yeah, I love that too. She's saying, if you want me to do this, you now have to pay me extra like the RuPaul's Drag Race girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's probably where she got it from.
I really feel outnumbered, y'all. I don't know. I know who Drew Paul is, and then we stop. Drew Paul was but he's American.
Drew Paul or RuPaul?
Did I say
I don't know
Drew?
who Drew Paul is. Yeah, you said Drew.
But it's
I don't know who that man is. Drew.
He's also. I feel outnumbered in my knowledge of gayness. Cher? Can I just say Cher and be fine?
Snap out of it.
Yeah. You know what? There's a whole rabbit hole conspiracy hole that Cher now and Sonny Bono now were not the original.
Originals. Yep.
They weren't the
yeah,
original.
but we call that wagon wheel short tushy.
All right. Who can do the Donald Trump impersonation? Anyone?
I can't do it. I refuse to emulate him in any fucking way.
You don't want to grab anyone's private nether regions?
Absolutely not.
You're not even over here, and you sound more offended than Matana and I.
Girl.
No, he's got a very specific, after
he's got a very specific cadence, and I don't like doing it. Does that make sense? It's weird.
I did it one time, and it was pretty good. I can't do it. So anyways, I was watching the Chinese guys though, and one of the Chinese guys with the signs, he did the best Trump. He's like, fuck, I can't do it. I did do it really good one time. You know who can do it, Matan, is Dylan. Dylan did, Dylan is my son, for those who don't know. He did the best Trump one time. I think he did it maybe twice, but it's not something you can do on a regular basis.
No, you have a stroke.
I don't know how he does it. It's almost like, I don't know how he does it. He has a specific cadence.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he has a specific cadence, and I don't think my gay voice can do it.
Okay,
I just don't think I can.
Vogue, who can you do?
Touch a kitty cat, you might be able to.
I mean, I just did cheer.
Just share. You know,
who do you want me to do?
Who is the British guy that's always making jokes, and he told everybody at the Golden Globes that they were pedos?
That was Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Can anyone do him? He's funny.
Well, he basically told Hollywood to fuck off and fuck themselves.
I love that.
That was great.
I love that man. I thought that was amazing. Who else?
So basically what Ricky Gervais was saying in that speech was, even though I'm hosting and you don't get comedy and you're all going to get fucking precious and egotistical about yourselves, this is so funny because you're all going to come up into the fucking stand, accept your award, praise God and Jesus and fuck knows who else.
Yep.
And we have to sit there and listen to it for just keep it to less than 2 minutes, you pack of cunts. Do you know what I mean? Like,
He was amazing. Honestly,
he also said, stop bringing your fucking Jesus, religion, and politics into a fucking award. Piss off.
I personally think none of us should be talking about that at all.
Well, no, we should. Well,
but you have to understand.
Leave that to the real people. Don't leave that to fucking Hollywood. Like Meryl Streep's not getting up and accepting a fucking Oscar going, I'd like to thank Jesus, please. Like, fuck off.
I heard a rabbit hole. Meryl Streep likes 14-year-old girls, but that's just alleged. So I know it's horrible. So I don't.
Don't ruin
Meryl. So you're right. My bad. That's on me. I shouldn't have said that. It's a rabbit hole that I have absolutely zero knowledge about. I shouldn't have even said it. But I will say.
Oh, by the way, Soul Chick, my friend Cliff is requesting. He's just messaged me, but he's another Aussie. You'll like him. She's also a friend of Reese's.
Aussie up here?
I know you're outnumbered by the Islander chicks.
Oh my God! I'm all right.
Does anyone know Richard O'Brien from Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Does anyone know a straight man? That's what I want to know. If anyone knows,
I do. My father's dead now, so that's fun.
Your father was great. I hate to break
Hi,
it
Soul
to you.
Circle. Hi, Wicked. Hi, Vogue. But most importantly, hi, how are you, darling? Well, I'm just here because I want to say hello to M Fox.
Oh.
Can I what does the M stand for? Marry me?
Hold on. Is Matan turning into an international celebrity?
I'm not.
Well, look at him. He's got like the young, dashing Mark Ruffalo vibe happening, and we're here for it.
Absolutely.
So I don't know if you know this clip, but he's Romanian.
Love that for me. I think, you know what? I think I'm like Scandinavian, Slovakian, somewhere in there. So, you know,
no, you're not.
It's a match made in heaven.
No, you're fucking not, Cliff.
Shut up.
You're a fucking colonizer piece of shit. Okay? I love it.
M Fox, are you gonna let Vogue talk to me like that?
Right. I mean, I'm sorry. I was checking something. No, Stacy was messaging me about tomorrow. One of our students canceled. No. Who was on your live the other day, Wicked? Was it yours or was I when I was stalking Vogue's? I don't know. Were you the one who like put your
random... cheating on me, Matan? Are you in Reese's lives?
Yes, because Reese cracks me up. And when Reese is live, I'm at work, so I can listen to Reese while I'm at work.
Oh, was that the one that I was in?
Where you put up someone's random photo? Is that Cliff's photo or is that someone else? I don't know.
No, that was Cliff. Yeah.
Oh.
Was it a good photo, M Fox, or nah?
I didn't think it was a bad photo.
Did you get a crush?
I don't know. The elevator mirror thought it was.
I wasn't screaming in fear if that's what you're hoping to hear.
Ay, caramba.
I love it how
I don't know where to go from
I didn't think it was a bad photo, and I said,
yeah, well, tough crowd, Vogue.
The elevator fucking mirror thought it was.
I saw that, Matan.
Oh my gosh. You did? You know what I'm talking about, Marianne?
No, you went like this. I said I saw that, Matan.
Because I had an itch. Fuck off.
Yeah, an itch? I'm sure you've got a couple of itches. I'm sure.
Look, M Fox,
oh my god.
M Fox, if you're the head lice, I'll be the head lice treatment.
I don't have any lice. No, it's I just even though it's been 4 years.
Soul Circle, he's not falling for my cut of my jib, is he, doll?
Since it's been 4 years since
not
I
working
cut
for
my hair.
me.
What?
Huh?
Listen, Linda. Reese, Mom Drum is going to be in California in a couple of days.
Oh, fuck right off.
Yeah, so she's going to be in... No, dude, she's gonna be
that is so Australian.
She's going to be in Sacramento. I'm not fucking with you.
Reese, I love you. That's hilarious. Oh, fuck right.
You know what? Somebody summon Mum Drum so she can come meet Matan.
Why don't you do it, dumbass?
I'm trying. Oh, you fucking bitch.
You know what? The more smart-ass M Fox is, the more I'm just falling.
Because she tries to play dumb, like she doesn't know what she's doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. I can't.
Oh my god! I'll share it. Hold on.
We're live.
See, look how he takes control.
Share
it's fascinating. Look at him.
Oh my gosh.
You know
You
what
love
I
it,
love,
don't you,
though?
Cliff?
And like M Fox, pretend you're not here for a sec. Hi, Soul Circle. Do you know what I love? Is that he's got the sexy young Mark Ruffalo vibe with the floppy curly hair, which we love, and the slightly wonky lips. But I'm here for it. Do you know what I mean?
That's
Wonky
all right.
lips.
You
That's a
can correct
first.
that.
That's a
Yeah.
first. I've never been told that before.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
I know. They don't need to see my long hair. That was a long time ago.
Okay. All right. There's Josh.
That was a long time.
Now I'm really fucking outnumbered.
Hey, Josh.
You can bring
Joshi.
Stacy up. She's a straight
I
person.
did. I
Nobody-
sent her an invite. Stacy,
Oh,
I
here
sent
we
you an
go.
invite. There we go.
Oh, Josh, are you prepared for the Islander girls? Because we're all here.
Here we go. What up, Stace?
Kia ora tatou.
Hey.
Oh, are you
Alright.
Māori, Josh?
Yes.
Oh, hello,
Yes.
Christmas.
Oh, kia
Yeah,
Kia
ora.
ora.
Is he what? What?
She's from Etaroa.
I'm
What?
from Aotearoa.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Etaroa.
What does that mean?
Kia ora means
So
hello.
you've got Australia
Zealand.
and then you've got Etaroa, which is New Zealand, North Island, South Island.
Okay.
Live your best mo out of life, honey. Try.
I would have never known any of that.
Yeah, because Americans never leave America.
I did. I've left
That's fun.
America. I did. I'm
She left
leaving in May.
once. She left once. Yay,
Oh.
Michelle.
Twice.
Once.
Where'd she go? Fucking Hawaii.
Italy.
Puerto Rico. I'm feeling Puerto Rican.
Where'd she go? Starbucks and got the continental breakfast. Next.
Oh my
Girl.
Wait, what? Soul Circle.
She's an
it's
Islander
all
girl
love,
now.
darling.
She's a
It's
fucking
all
Islander
love.
girl. I'll tell you. No, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, this is too fun.
What do you? Wait, Reese? Is that like a filter? What is happening?
Yeah.
Reese?
fucking care.
I'm relaxing. I'm with my people.
I know.
You're just missing a 3-hour shower now.
I've been ganged up on, and not in the way that.
No, you're
No,
not
you
being
haven't.
ganged up on. Don't
Shut
play
up with
fucking
that. Don't
victimhood
be
with me,
bullshit.
sis.
Who's talking to me
Victimized.
right now? I can't even keep up.
Victim.
I don't even know who's putting me down.
So basically,
Somebody's giving
Soul
me shit.
Circle is surrounded by a kaleidoscope of queerness and she can't handle it.
No, I'm like.
The mermaids are here
I'm-
from all over the
And a
globe.
couple
I'm
of octopi. Don't
speechless.
go
I don't know
there.
what to do. I don't know if I should put on my Cher wig or if I should just fucking.
Soul
Jen
Circle,
Rivers-
what you need to do is close your eyes, hold
You
your
have a
breath, think
wig?
of handbags, and it'll be over in about 7 minutes. Josh will go
Sounds like
first.
she's missing some
And just
plot
like
And
me, I'll
preferably,
still get nothing out of it.
preferably cross your legs while doing it.
I'm more shocked that you have a wig.
You're more shocked that what?
That you would have a wig.
Oh,
Dude, I do sketches all the time. You know, I've got 3 fucking wigs up there,
Tell
7
me, I've
hats.
never seen that. Bullshit.
You've never seen my
No, she does
sketches.
drag me.
Fuck off.
I've never
You've never
seen
seen
the
my purple
sketches, but I
sketch?
thought, what wig are you talking about?
The purple
I love it
wig?
how
Is it your
Americans
minge?
say, fuck off.
vote.
have the
I'm in
old
love with
lady
M Fox. I
wig.
can't deal with it. I'm in love.
I have the
You're
hat.
lying. You're lying.
Fuck off.
Go show me.
Oh,
It's
If
over
you can
there
find
in my
them.
messy room.
Oh, there it is. Her messy room
Oh,
excuse.
you know what?
Here we
Talk
go.
amongst yourself, assholes.
see, it's the salty attitude for me. I'm smitten.
Here we go.
Fucker.
Oh, you love it, don't you, Cliff?
Oh, I'm something. There's a tingle tingling.
Yeah, you're pussy whacked.
Oh, God. You like that one, Journey?
I do.
Yeah.
did.
Absolutely.
I love your voice, Journey. Pack a day.
I know. I love it too.
No more.
2 packs.
You
Yeah,
either
good
love
girl.
it or
With
you
your
hate it.
wig.
Yeah.
Journey's
know.
been sucking on a Chevy
Oh,
tailpipe.
Reese, I'm so sorry. We've come into your friend's live and we're just being cunts.
Is
but whatever,
Mum
it's
Drum
fine.
here yet?
Oh. You're
No.
Did someone just make fun of my hair?
Not yet.
Look at you. You go.
Please
girl.
welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Nicki Minaj, cancelled.
Yeah. Nikki's cousin, Janet
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj, white
There we
Thanks,
go.
Rob.
Oh,
Oh, I've
beautiful.
seen that one. Yeah.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
well,
So
I
Cher's
just
back
wanna
for
make
another
sure
fucking
because I
farewell
feel like
tour.
Is this
took a
the,
trip to
hang on?
Epstein Island.
I love the
Hang on, is
mask.
this the sequel to Eyes Wide Shut with that masquerade
exactly.
mask? Wallace?
Girl,
Put it
not
back
the
on,
read,
doll. I'm
not
going
the
to join a
read.
sexy cult.
I'm just trying to be Joan Rivers now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she-
the rivers run
yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
You're definitely not giving me Cher's final farewell to me.
No. Although Sharon and I share the A cup titty thing, so we're good.
No, she looked like Kelly Osbourne.
Can I ask you, Sol, are you married, Dal?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm easy.
How many cats have you got?
Right.
How many cats have you got?
Who just
Sol,
said
do you have
that?
any cats,
Is
Dal?
that Josh or Cliff?
Yeah, it was Josh.
No, I was just going to ask you if you're of the lesbian.
Oh God, no, not with that hat.
Okay. All right. What the fuck?
No, I'm just asking for a friend, seriously.
No, I wish I was kind of actually. I'm painfully straight, unfortunately.
Okay, so she's not of the homosexual proclivity.
I asked her the same thing when we first met.
I asked you because I thought you were straight.
Yeah, you're kind of giving me
I
big
was
dick
straight?
energy. I will
Oh
tell
no,
you.
that was Chuck. I'm sorry.
That was Chuck. That
You
was
remember?
not
All
me.
right, Chuck the witch. You
Not
know,
the
we
way I
haven't
sucked
seen
dick.
Chuck
There's
for a
no
while.
way.
You know what? Chuck would really round this out really good with his python and his fucking witchness.
Well, Soul Circle, no shade, no tea, but you asked why we thought you were a lesbian. Call me old fashioned, but I think
lesbian.
number one, Billy Bob
That's
Thornton needs
young.
his cap back, and number two, that high vis t-shirt, you look like you're working on the road, darling. And then
I
we
know,
innocently,
she's
and Journey,
views,
back me up
girl.
here,
She's
Journey.
high views.
And then we innocently ask if you're a lesbian, and then suddenly you're not.
Lesbian.
I'm screaming.
Lesbian.
Lo-
my
Lojola
God.
Bean.
I mean,
Oh,
not
shit.
today. I mean, if you have a really...
I just wanted to listen up. We were just asking for the sister Joels, okay? They just asking for friends.
At least they asked for other people. I just insulted you when I did it.
Well,
I mean,
you're
you don't have to ask me. I think it's pretty fucking obvious.
So Soul Circle, what's the go here? Are we dating? Are we on the apps? What's happening?
Me? God, no. No. If I ever see a dick
Is she
again,
on
it'll be
Grinder?
too
The
soon.
coffee grinder app? I don't know.
If I ever see a dick again, it'll be too soon. No,
So
Well,
do you
you
want
do
M
give
Fox to leave?
you do kind of give big dick energy. I mean, I
do.
wouldn't be surprised.
Now
if
that's a
you
true
didn't.
statement. I absolutely do, and I'm going to keep that big dick energy too because I don't. Need
Yeah, and you
nobody-
know what? So you fucking should, sis. So you should.
Yeah.
You've earned it.
You keep
Like, I'm
wearing
not
that
gay
trucker's
today,
cap.
but if Scarlett Johansson was like, "Ma'am," I would be like, "Ma'am." Okay, here's what my son said the other day. I said, "Dylan, I will have you know that plenty of good-looking women have come on to me." And here's what he looks at me dead in the eye and he says, 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, but did they?
I was like,
Oh my god. Okay, so the comeback. But did they ever grab you by the pusswa?
No. That probably would have got them decked. Yeah. I did so I am the gayest straight chick you'll meet. So I do fight.
Yeah, got
I
it.
do ride
Yeah,
motorcycles.
you're giving me that vibe. You're giving me
Yeah.
sister girl vibes.
Yeah.
So Soul Circle, if Scarlett Johansson's your female celebrity pass, who would your male celebrity pass be?
God, I wonder if Sam Elliott can still get it up. But Sam Elliott, I don't know if you guys know who that is. I don't even know. That's pretty.
I thought she was going to say Timothy Chalamet. Fuck her.
I don't know who that is, but I think he's on Grinder.
Yeah.
Well,
Who
M
else
Fox
would
kind of looks
buy-
like an oversized Timothy Chalamet, actually.
No.
Does he?
No,
Don't
I
you
eat,
think?
no, I eat food, and I'll
Yeah. Well, if Timothy Chalamet was put in a microwave for 90
Yeah.
seconds, sure.
I
Yeah.
really
Timothy
don't even
Chalamet
know
on
who
cortisone.
Timothy Chalamet is.
Oh my
Timothy
god, people
Chalamet.
think that.
Ooh, Free as a Bird wants to join.
Who?
What about Journey? Journey, who's your celebrity free pass, doll?
We literally just had this conversation today.
Why are you
Yeah.
talking to your best friends about who they would fuck? That seems weird.
This is
Really?
like all my
Not the
favorite
thousands
people
of
in one room.
conversations we've had.
Hang on, hang on. This TikTok world is too small. Cliff and Vogue, what the hell are you doing on a panel with Wicked?
Hi, Brenda.
They're my friends.
Because
Wicked's
we're
my
friends with Reese.
Cliff and-
So we've come in to say hi to the sisters
Oh my
over here.
God.
We're just
Vogue
traveling around the
and
app,
Cliff
just meeting
are my
different people,
friends.
darling.
Oh
Cliff
my
is
God.
my absolute, I just adore him.
Thank you, babes.
But what? I saw you. I'm like, what is
What about
everyone's
me?
hanging
You
out
stupid
here?
bitch. I'm here too.
Yes, I know. I love you too, Vogue. But
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
was
right,
like,
all right.
hang on.
Okay.
You said
Clearly
you're okay
second
for
place.
Paul.
You are not second place. But Vogue and Cliff, do you know Reese?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
We
Oh,
had
don't
a
say yeah like we go
phone call
way
with him
back.
earlier today, you ninky non.
Oh, he's amazing too. So I just wanted to come and say hello, Soul, and everybody else. But
Because
Dude,
you scroll through and you saw
I
Cliff and
am an
Vogue here.
international. I'm getting together an international group of fuck offs.
All right, calm down.
All of
Let
us
me
have
tell
Calm
you.
down.
fuck off energy. Every
You've got
single
your
one
hands
of
full
us
with
has some
Vogue.
fuck off energy. As soon as someone pisses us all off, we go fuck off.
It'll probably.
Aw,
Okay, all
but I
right.
had to come and say hello to Reese.
Hi,
and then I
Brenda.
saw-
Hi, darling.
Hello.
My love.
And then I saw.
Yeah, what about me, Brenda?
I was getting to you. Listen.
All right, Brenda, call me.
Now, where is Brenda in the world?
I'm just this random that hangs around Vogue and Cliff. And
Right,
then.
but where are you located? Like, where do you live in
I'm
the
in
world?
Queensland. I'm not far from Reese. But
Okay.
Yeah,
Reese-
she's Australian too. Oh my God, you're being bombarded by the
I
Islander
know,
girls
it's
tonight.
6 degrees. But I know Reese because I got affected by his crazy person that was after him.
What?
Yes.
Dare we say it? Dare
How
we
so?
say it?
No. I'll probably be. I've blocked her, but I went up onto Reese's panel and I'm like, because I was.
Oh,
I've
God,
been
she's
following.
Hey, Brenda, is it okay if I send you my cell number to talk about this? Because this is really interesting to me right now.
She's like the
Because
oh,
but
God.
that you
She's
don't
like
know
the
I'm a
fart
bigger
that doesn't
person
go
on this
away.
panel than you think. So Reese was being stalked by someone. I supported him. She inboxed me and then and I hope you're listening, you crazy woman.
Oh.
Then voicemailed me and said I was shameful and whatever else. Well, I don't know. I've sent it to Reese, and then Reese and I have bonded over. Like, I didn't know about Reese, and now I'm going to go and get some readings because he's fabulous. So thanks for that.
Are we talking about the
baby.
person we talked about on the phone?
Yes.
I think so, yes.
Oh,
Say the
no.
bird.
Yes.
Say the bird. Your name is Brenda?
So, see,
Yeah, Brenda.
this is the thing. I actually think that. Oh, I didn't even want to bring this up. I was just having a good time with Soul. But anyway, we're here now. But like,
That's what Aussies do,
it seems to me like this is a pattern of behaviour.
Oh.
Now that Brenda said that, yeah.
Look, I don't know, but to me, she looks like an Australian Kathleen Turner with the deep voice and the. So I have a stalker.
Me or AB?
Darling,
I'm
the
talking
first time
about
I ever saw her, I thought
psychic
she was one of the
stalker. He put a
dolls.
hex on me.
God. I thought the same thing.
So has everybody had the same experience?
No, I haven't met her or spoken to her, but I'm fascinated by the Kathleen Turner huss.
Okay.
So, Brenda, that's actually how Reese and I also met. And so,
Wow.
The only reason that I know her is off her own FYP. The only reason that she's ever popped up in conversation was because I saw Reese's own content, which did not have anything to do with her, by the way. It was about his stuff, right? Like the witchy poo stuff, right?
Okay.
And then most recently I saw I actually followed Reese because I got him on FYP, but I wasn't following him. And then I got to know him through this particular situation because he was doing the Stitch videos or whatever. And that's how Reese and I have become.
So,
We've
Soul
spoken on the
Circle, hang
phone.
on,
We've
babe.
done all the things. Like Reese gets exactly where I'm coming from.
So, Soul Circle, do you have an issue with this woman as well?
yeah.
I've only come into this story like in the last 2 hours, so I'm just catching up.
Oh, are you really? So, all right, like
She's like a fart that doesn't go away.
Oh my God.
She's like the butt crack fart, the one that bubbles up through your. So, like 2 or 3 months ago, I left a comment and I said something like, "Oh, if you believe XYZ, I can't take you seriously." It was a smart ass comment. There was nothing really that was it, right? Like I just did a drive-by comment.
A passing comment.
Yes, a passing comment. She, of course, picks that comment out because I attract some pretty mentally fucking unstable people. And then she picks that comment out. She comes at me. I come back at her. Then she takes on the misfits. And I'm not supporting the misfits, but I am saying you're not cool with the way you're doing it, right? So apparently she doesn't think two things can be true at once. Then Reese enters the conversation, and suddenly we're reviewing witches, and I was like, oh, so now you're good enough to review mediums and witches, and so now we're having this. So then I backed out. I was just like, you know what?
I think what she doesn't understand, Soul. By the way, my name is Nick or Nikolai. You can call me Nikki, whatever. Yes, my name is Vogue, whatever.
Yeah.
But
his real name is Dwayne. But anyway, go.
I think what she doesn't understand is what she's done with Reese, and I tried to say this with Cliff and Reese earlier today, is by doing what she's doing, she's giving me gender critical, trans exclusionary, radical, feminist, homophobic. Because listen. This is what's happened. This is what I've seen for my own thoughts, right? And this is before I even followed Reese. With her, she will surround herself with gay men, and all of a sudden you're the nice gay best friend. You do her hair. You're the stereotype. You're the makeup artist. You're the accessory. Then you become the agate fae, and then you become the pedophile.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
that
really
wasn't cool.
concerned about that.
Yeah, no, that's how, because I was following Reese, and then I heard that, and then there was this suggestion that people in Thailand, and I've worked in Thailand.
I find her dangerous. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Anyone?
But
Yes.
yeah, I think
At least to my community, I find it. So inadvertently, what she's done, Brenda and Soul and everybody, and I will shut up and I'll go on mute in a second. But what she's done is she's inadvertently come for the gays and the dolls. Now, you don't want to fuck with us. You don't want to fuck with us in that way. Because if you're going to now go from gay best friend to pedophile, right?
Now
We already know exactly I know what these White House wives do. Do you know what I mean? I know what they're like.
So
They will weaponize us whenever they can.
So
Cliff, do you want to take this
Take
one?
a breath, Vogue. Go,
hold
son.
on. I am not defending her right now. However, I don't think that she meant to ostracize an actual whole group of people. I think that
She did.
I know
and I'll
she
tell you why.
did. I know she did. I don't think that's what she meant to do. Does that make sense? I think she's so
I
tied up.
not say the word she inadvertently did it.
Yeah.
I said the word
Yeah.
inadvertently.
Yeah, you did.
So if you come for one, you kind of come for us all.
I got
you. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to let Brenda up. Brenda, let me know if you're still requesting. Brenda is one of Reese's friends as well.
Yeah, so I've only just come into this story in the last 2 hours, so I'm just catching up to speed with all the politics and the in and out and the whoozy woozy. But
To be quite frank with you, I could care fucking less about this woman. I didn't even know who the fuck she is.
well,
Up until now. I know she's blocked me, but whatever.
But folks,
That's
she's
fine.
been quite destructive for the
really
the
has.
psychic community, and she's not reviewing people. She's actually antagonizing and denigrating them a lot, and
was explained
she's
to me and Cliff earlier today by Reese.
absolutely
Yes.
she's bullying people, and she's actually affecting.
And by
people's
the way, that
livelihood.
was not on a live, Brenda. That was we actually
Yeah.
conference called,
No,
didn't
no,
we, Reese?
absolutely,
I don't know.
Dale.
Reese was
No,
here,
but what
yeah.
I'm saying is that she's basically a bully, and she met a match, and she doesn't like it. So she, you can't have cracks like the stuff that she was saying about people was, it went way too far, and people need to be called out for shitty behavior, and it was absolutely shitty behavior. And I have a lot of friends in sound healers and things like that, which I suppose that I'm not sure if they come under that but it's an alternative, modality, like a community, and it's not okay. This is people's livelihood.
Are you talking about what's her name who has an Adam's apple that's bigger than a gorilla?
Pardon?
Are we talking about who, the one that has been bullying Reese?
Yeah.
It's Angie. It's Angie.
Yeah, he has a fucking Adam's apple that's bigger than a gorilla's.
Oh my.
Girl, okay, let's not. Let's,
Was that
let's not do
anti-trans?
that. Yeah.
Is she?
No.
Well, okay.
I thought
Okay.
she was, and then I blocked her.
Okay,
I like
so
her.
okay, let me just clarify
I think-
really quickly. I don't know if she's anti-trans. It's the things that she says on her own part outside of Reese, right? Remove Reese from this sentence and equation, okay?
All right. He's
It's
gone.
the things that she says that gives me. She's that girl that will go to the gay clubs and be like gay best friendy with everybody, but she'll also vote Trump behind your back. She's that one.
No, I
She's
think.
that girl.
Look, can I give you? I'm only 2 hours into this war of the world.
You've said that 3 times now.
Well, I'm about to
Yeah.
say something else. Sorry, Soul. That's how Vega and I communicate through the art of the fist. Tell you what, elbow deep. Anyway, what I think is that she's obviously got a platform. This is just my objective observation. She's got a platform, and it was going really well. Reese came into the gig. They became kind of friendly. Then they had a contretemps, and it didn't go well. Reese clapped back like the sassy Western Sydney witch that he is. Yeah. She hasn't liked that because I think she usually surrounds herself by yes people. And when someone who's surrounded by yes people is faced with a no person or a challenging person, it fucking crumbles them and they can't handle it. And then she's carried on like a pork chop. But the fact that she's made so many videos about it and told every man and his dog about it, she needs to build an army of support because she obviously can't stand alone. So that to me is a bit scary. So this is what I'd say to you, Kathleen Turner. Calm down, have a throat lozenge, and just talk it out.
Yeah.
Wait, who's
All right,
Kathleen
Before it gets
Turner?
really bad.
Is that me?
No, her. 'Cause you have a
No,
deep
we're
voice.
talking
You know
about
Kathleen
that
Turner?
woman. And
Oh,
also,
her.
as I said before, she has inadvertently fucked over other people
Yes.
on TikTok within the community
Yeah.
by doing what she's doing. Does that make
Now,
sense?
and I will just say this, and I said this to Reese earlier today. They've both done a little bit of mud raking, and that's what happens when you have a war of the world. So there's no completely innocent person here. However, if you have a really big platform, you've got it like Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility, right? You can't throw the box and dice at the agate fay. It's not going to work. You need to pick on someone your own size. So if she doesn't want to deal with Reese, by Felicia. If he doesn't want to deal with her, by Felicia. But it's getting a little bit crazy.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Hijacked your live. I'm sorry, Dal. I didn't mean to hijack your live.
No, Nev, Brenda, we love you. Shush.
There's
I
no
just assume,
hijacking.
I just assume everybody that
This
I
is
just
a
assume that
complete
everybody.
clusterfuck circus at the moment, so there's no
I just
hijacking.
assume that everybody that either Mariana or Reese Stitch is just stupid. Therefore, I just block them. That's kind of my whole thought process on it.
And that's the point, and that's the point, Dal. Just block and move on. You didn't need to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but going to the level that she did was very
Yes.
low, and it's not okay.
Yeah,
It's not
that's-
okay.
So I've actually had a couple of direct messages from a couple of different people that this is not the first time that she's kind of shit on people publicly, and that Josh
Absolutely.
seems to know what I'm talking about. And so that's more of a local thing. That's not something that I'm necessarily like. I can't repeat it because there's no way for me to know if it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I
Sure.
mean?
Sure.
But
I'm not going to allow someone to say like really heinous things about someone and get away with it. Not happening on my watch.
Can I add something really quick, Sol, when you're able?
Well, I'm gonna go really quick. So, bye, loves. I have to get up tomorrow and teach. So, I love y'all.
Matan!
I know.
They're all
I
here
worked all
because
day.
of you. They're
Not because
fighting
of
with
me.
you, not me, bitch.
Oh, please, shut up.
God,
Alright, I
he's
gotta go.
gorgeous.
Love you all. Talk to you
Matan,
soon.
is it okay if I follow you without your consent?
Yeah.
I've done
Do
it.
people need consent for that? I don't think so. Yeah. follow me.
Matan, is it okay if I slide in your DMs once I learn how to spell DM?
I mean, if you can spell, that's a lot better than before.
God, I love when they're cunty. Yeah, go.
Bye, y'all. Love you.
All right, well,
You love
I'm sure
sloppy
the live
bottoms.
is over since nobody can drool over Matan now.
So Sol, I just have one quick thing to. Oh, sorry, Bubbles. I didn't mean to interrupt. It might be my lag, but what I don't like. Okay, what's happened to me specifically is people trying to cancel Aussie talk and Kiwi talk and Islander talk. I don't like it. And I think she's trying to do that. Does that make sense?
So that's out of my wheelhouse. I don't know what that means.
It just basically means that she wants equality, and then when she gets it, she doesn't like it.
And can I just say, Reese, are you there, babe? Reese, are you here?
Yes, I am.
So I just want to add Megan's comments here in the comment section. She actually raises a good point respectfully, that, you know, everyone's kind of been a little bit muddy, but I think, Reese, you're coming out of the mud, aren't you, darling?
An epiphany is something that is a moment that comes to you in your brain, like a light bulb moment of, oh my God.
Good chat.
I'm not sure what just happened.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but someone's got background noise.
So I was just saying, like, Megan's commented, and she's raised a kind of good point respectfully. And I think, and we had a really good chat with Reese today, and I think, Reese, you're going to step out of the mud a little bit, aren't you?
Oh, I believe I already have.
Yeah.
I put up a very distinct video the other day saying, you know, if someone's got mental health issues or something going on, I don't fuck with that. I'm not that you can't volley backwards and forwards with someone like that. It's an unfair game.
Wait a minute, Reese. So you said she had mental health issues?
Well, that's just my perception.
It's technically my perception too, but I don't think I do. That does seem a little fucking underhanded to say it that way.
What, mental health issues?
Well, like if you suddenly stopped talking to me and said I was crazy, that would.
But are you posting videos about me saying heinous things the way she is?
No, that's true. No, that's true.
It's when I say mental health issues, I'm not labeling specifically what that might be. She might have a bit of anxiety. She might have, you know, other pressures in life. So I'm not necessarily brandishing a diagnosis of a specific, you know, I'm not saying she's crazy and she's got schizophrenia. I'm just saying there's obviously something going on, because normal reactive people do not react like this.
Well, to add to that, I do think she's triggered. That's what I was saying earlier. I think the fact that the veracity and volume, and again, I'm an objective observer, but the veracity of her and the volume of her videos tells me she's fucking triggered, and that's like she's never had anyone outrightly challenge her before. And I think as a person, if you want to be fully healed or fully centered, you need to be challenged and accept that. You know, like if someone says, oh, Soul, you fucked up a little bit here, Soul can look at that and go, actually, Cliff was right. I could have worded that, or I could have figured that out a bit better. But I think she feels so challenged that she's bringing down an avalanche of hate. It's crazy.
And Cliffy, off the back of that, that's exactly why I did what I did, because I was approached by someone who can see this, you know, everyone's seeing this situation, right? Or a lot of people are anyway. And someone said, hey, that right there, that last response, take a step back. Look at the bigger picture.
It's like me and Brenda, Cliff. We didn't always get along, but we're Aussies, so we found common ground, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it. We just have that Aussie connection and that thing, but I just don't think Reese and her will ever have that.
Okay, you guys, in the comments, Kaza and Juju said she openly told her followers she has paranoid personality disorder, and some Juju says she's been very open about her mental health conditions in her early content.
Yeah,
so
I don't want to talk about someone's mental health. Hang on, Vogue. I don't want to talk about someone's mental health journey, because I think that's a very we've all got something where we, you know what I mean? Like, let's just leave that there. But I do think her behavior.
Sure, but I do want to point out that I definitely missed that in her early content, because I didn't come into her early content. I am late.
I think people just receive what is addressed to them, and they don't actually do the deep dive. Does that make sense?
Look, whatever is fueling it, the behavior isn't working for her. Do you know what I mean? So whether it's and I just think
in life or whatever it might be, but regardless.
Yeah, but I do think I can tell from the veracity of it all, that yeah, she's just been a bit triggered that someone stood up to her. I think she's a bit surrounded by yes people.
Oh, definitely. I don't think she knows how to. So one of the things that Reese and I both did without even knowing each other is we both reached out to her and said, we can actually help you navigate this space. Like we literally offered friendship. That was our first reaction to her. I know I saw my DM was in a video. I'm not sure about you, Reese, but I know you told me. I reached out to her and did the same thing.
I think we were on a live together because she brought me up the first time going, oh, here, you know, have your say. What do you want to say, sort of thing. And I was like, well, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
But I guess my point being is that our first reaction to her was to actually help her. It was to, hey, we could actually help you in this space. What you're trying to do is commendable. However, there are some things you should probably know about the space or know about. So I was trying to tell her about mediumship. Reese was trying to tell her about energy reading and mediumship and witch talk. And she absolutely just trashed both of us. Just fucking drug us back.
Okay, so can I just gain some clarity real quick, Reese? So obviously Sol and you are like besties as well.
Well,
clearly this is not just a one person thing. This is what I'm getting. This is not just a Reese thing. This seems to be like a pattern of behavior, perhaps, is the way that I'm trying to put it.
Absolutely.
Can Megan Harvey come up in the gig, because she's adding some points here, and I think her comments would be better received if we can get her context.
I've lost complete control of my
Oh, sorry,
By the way,
Sol.
I kind of didn't. To be honest with you,
I'm having fun.
Just for clarity's sake, I kind of didn't want to speak about this coming up in here, but here we are. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Reese and Cliff and I had a conversation earlier this afternoon, and we thought it was kind of like, well, we said our piece, Reese said his piece, we got some understanding, yada, yada, yada. I don't want this to be a mental health bashing situation or anything like that, because that's not what this is about.
No, same.
So really quick, Megan, I've invited you up, and really quick to Vogue. I don't think we have to talk about somebody's mental health as much as we can just talk about the actions of
the behavior.
Yeah, behavior. Thank you, Cliff.
Yeah. That's what I always try and stick to. Like, this is the thing. Look, we can talk about it because it is TikTok drama. They've both made it public.
Yeah.
It's all on video. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not as if it's been happening in the kitchen with the door closed. We've all fucking seen it. So therefore, it is public fodder. Like, it's no different to an episode of Grey's Anatomy. We can all talk about it because we've all seen it. But I think, keep it to the behavior.
Yeah.
And to the action.
Yep.
So I think that what's been
Megan
heartening for me is that seeing the support that Reese does have and is getting from people, and I think
and so he should.
Because this could be.
Let's invite Brad up, because Brad.
Oh, I know Brad. He's an old friend.
Oh, okay.
But,
so
Brad, I invited you up.
Come up, Braddles.
So, Reese, we spoke earlier today, sis.
Everyone.
I think what she's done inadvertently is she's put me and Cliff into something we don't really know much about other than what was spoken about. Does that make sense?
All right, let's get Braddles in the gig. Hey, Braddles.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Braddles.
Now, for context, Braddles and I have known each other for 3 years. We used to almost work together, but don't go there. Hi, Braddles.
Braddles and I know each other too.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets around.
So what's your point to all this, Braddles?
Well, look, I just wanted to say, and this is no hate for you, Reese, but I will say that there was some things that I did see that you wrote about her that I was a bit like, ooh, and I feel like you kind of took away from what your purpose of being on this app is about, and raising awareness, obviously, for psychic mediums and that stuff. And I really just felt like, especially the last few months, I was really like, oh, okay, like you've come on to spread a positive message about it, but then you've kind of gone to ageism. And I think that that's the point that Megan made with the ageism, is that, like, yes, okay, homophobia, if to us it's really bad and we get offended by that, but also people that are older can also get really offended by ageism, and that can be just as hurtful. And we can all sit there and say, well, okay, yeah, well, she was homophobic to us, but you were ageist to her, and maybe it doesn't impact us as much, but that's really detrimental to people.
Well,
So
I'm both of those demographics.
Yeah. So 2 seconds there, because the ageism stuff, they have actually been on lives saying that I look like a fucking old ugly 55-year-old, and I don't. So the comments that what am I saying about her? She's old.
Yeah, well, when you did that video about her, you stitched one of her videos when she was talking about you, and you were saying, "Oh, like look how old she looks," and like you were talking about her wrinkles and her crow's feet or stuff on her face or something like that.
Which video, babe?
It was a while ago. It was one you like. I think you were like laugh. I don't know. You were like, "I'll find it and I'll confess."
Can you please? Because honestly, if I've done that, sure, but I don't believe that I've done that, given that my husband is 51. So I don't have a problem with age, and everybody knows me that knows that fact as well. But I hear what you're saying, right? There's another I'm taking out the ageism section of what you're saying, and I'm hearing what you're saying, and that's absolutely why I took a step back, right? Completely took a step back. But as I took a step back, she's taken 4 steps forward.
Kaza was saying, Kaza, I've tried to invite you up, but you're a private account. Kaza is saying she was ageist with him. At first, she said he was too young and dumb. I don't even know.
Yeah, so that's also also ageism. Yeah. Like that is also being, and also that's also being ableist at the same time. And I'll tell you why it's ageist and ableism. Deducing someone's age into intelligence in order to give them a level of respect that you deem fit for yourself, that is ageism. That is ableism. There you go.
I mean,
I hear you. I hear what you're saying, Brad. And I completely
could say that. Any of us could say that. She consistently says, I'm 55. How am I going to explain to this woman how much spiritual knowledge I have? So she's aging herself. So she's being ageist to herself.
No, she's trying to be superior based upon age, and then weaponizing age when she doesn't like people bringing up her age.
Who is talking? Vogue. Yes. I completely agree. I'm sorry, I couldn't see who was talking. I completely agree, but that's kind of my point, right? So so we can't have it all ways. We can't say
you can't listen. You can't listen, pick your fucking battles, right? You can't sit there and say, oh my God, you're weaponizing my age, but then also saying that someone who is younger deserves less level of respect and calling them dumb because of their age. Mikasa Sukasa, hello.
Yeah, I know, I agree, but that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna get after Reese for saying I have not seen this video, so you'd have to send it to me as well. And I keep up with Reese pretty good.
By the way, I'm both gay, trans, dole, and 45. People use all of this shit against me, right? Yeah. I'm a fembot. I'm all the things, right?
I mean,
but what you have to understand,
if someone chooses not to like you, then that's exactly what they're going to use against you.
They're going to weaponize it. They're going to tokenize you. They're going to accessorize you. They're going to do everything that they can in order to be a part of the conversation. And then exactly what Cliff was saying, she's surrounding herself with yes people. I'm not a yes person. If Reese did something wrong or said something wrong, I even said this to him on a call today. I said, sis, maybe let's just change the narrative.
So
do you know what I mean?
Reese has been pretty upfront with the fact that I'm coming back at you. So Reese has been very clear that
he's been very clear about that. Sorry, sis. I didn't think that this was going to come up. I was just here for shits and gigs with all of you,
I didn't know it was going to come up either, dude.
But here we are. We're doing it again. But the thing is I don't think Reese is a bad person, right?
Oh no.
But what I said earlier to him was, she has inadvertently gone for the gays and the dolls by saying the shit that she has. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to everybody in the room. It makes perfect sense to me. But what she has done, she, even before I knew Reese and his content, what she has, and I said this to Reese and Cliff, she gives me gender critical turf vibes. She's dangerous to me. I don't like that.
So let me ask.
She's one of those girls.
Let Sol finish, Vogue. Let Sol finish, babe, because she's got a point. Go, Sol.
Hold on, Cliff. Let me ask Brad to respond to Vogue. So, Brad, you came in. I'm not saying that you're the voice of Angie, but you came in and you had something to say. Do you have a response to Vogue?
I'm so sorry. I actually wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Brad,
I'm gaming as well.
Okay.
Sorry, just
My
repeat
bad.
again. I can, yeah, sorry.
Well,
Oh, okay. In summary, what I was saying is, outside of Reese, right? I didn't know Reese's content up until I saw Reese's content, regardless of Angie or this person, right? He was doing his own thing. I wasn't following him. I would just see him on FYP. I'm like, oh, she's one of the sister dolls, right? So followed. Support, all the things. But I've seen said person, not Reese, the other one, give very ambiguous content which gives me turf vibes. Now, if you don't know what a turf is, it's trans exclusionary radical feminist, right? She's gender critical, but she will hang out in gay and trans spaces being best friends to everybody, but she'll vote Trump. Does that make sense? I'm very wary about women like that.
I think she is dull.
I do.
I don't.
I'm sorry, Dom.
She
I
has
do.
a
Right,
thing
so
in
now
her-
let Braddles respond
Pardon?
to Vogue. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that, so I'm not
She-
too sure. And I don't
Oh.
really know her life. Like, I don't, as I said, I don't know Angie that well. She
No.
followed me years ago, but like, I've just, from whatever I've seen, I've never seen her like target LGBTQ plus people. at
I'm
all.
not saying that you guys have to agree, Brenda and Braddles.
You're right,
I'm
Dom.
saying I received it. I received her own content outside of Reese
Yeah.
for myself, and I was like, yeah, you're one of those girls. But
Is there
that's just
something
me.
in
That's
particular that-
my
Is
POV.
there
That's
something in
all.
particular
I
that
both
sort of made
agree
you think
with you
that?
totally, because I've seen it. So I agree with
What
Vogue.
example, Bubble, have you got, Del, just so I can get a better understanding?
She's just horrible. How the way she speaks about people, and I'm new to it because I only scrolled her and she was on my page one day, and I seen her, and she was jabbing at the gays.
Okay.
I can't remember what post it was, but it was a while
This-
ago.
no,
Okay.
I've seen the same one, Bubbles. I think we're talking about the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where she said something to the effect of, she was talking out of line. She was basically talking about growing up in the 80s and the 90s and the HIV AIDS epidemic or some bullshit. I was like, you don't have any right to speak about this. Sorry. You just have none.
Well, I haven't seen that, so I haven't seen that, but
But
and
I think I will say though, it does depend on the impact, because there are straight cis people that have done a lot for the gay community that have actually worked with people. I know people that I've worked with that
Braddles,
have done
I'm
a
not
lot.
saying that that's not
But
the
you
truth.
just said that
That's
she's
not
out of
what I'm
line for
saying.
saying that because she's straight. You can't say that because she's probably done a lot for the gay community that you don't actually know. Like, I've got people that I've worked with that.
Well, you don't know that she has or hasn't either.
I know that, but what I'm saying is you're assuming that she
Oh
hasn't.
my God, I'm
and you're making that
Braddles.
point based
I'm
on
not
what you've seen
fighting
on
with
it.
you about this.
I'm
I'm
not fighting with
talking
you. I'm
about.
just giving
Did
my
I
point. You
not
guys asked
say
me to have a point.
Hang on, guys,
verbatim?
you
You
get
guys
the
asked me to
Braddles,
have
did I not
Guys.
say fucking verbatim? This is what I've noticed for
Okay.
myself of her own content
And you guys asked me
removed
to
from
respond
fucking
to that,
Reese.
did you not?
No,
So I'm
don't.
having my response to that. And my response to that is, you don't know what she's done for the community outside of online. So you can't sit there and say, well, she can't speak of the AIDS epidemic. Okay, I understand what
She
you're
put
saying.
it into a video herself, Braddles.
Just bring it down a notch. We don't want the live to get
So
bananas.
yeah, I've been
That's
asked to
all.
respond, so I'm going to respond.
Just
So you don't know what she said about. You don't know what she's
No,
done.
but you're being combative, and I don't like it.
Vogue. He is actually coming at you with a neutral voice tone, and so I do want to give Brattles just a second, because here's the thing. She's not here to defend herself right now, okay? And so I would be offended if you guys were, I'm sorry. Well, that's okay. But
Would there ever be a situation where Angie could be here to explain, or no?
Oh, absolutely. See, this is what people don't understand. Reese and I don't dislike Angie.
No.
We legitimately do not dislike Angie. I think that Angie is funny. I think that Angie has had a very difficult life. I think that Angie has goals and she has dreams, and that she's an aging woman like myself, and that's a very difficult position to be in. And I think that sometimes she's very passionate about things that she doesn't necessarily know jack dick about.
Yeah.
I think though, and I've always when I've been I'm addressing the behaviour. Now, the behaviour of what was said and has been done is not okay, and it needs to be talked about. The other aspect, Reese and I have talked about that, and we've had our conversation about it. But the behaviour is not okay. You cannot slander and say horrendous things about people like she did without people saying that's not okay. Okay, then the way that I've seen her move through the community, I haven't seen. When I'm making comment, it's about the behaviour that I did. I know her from a bar of soap. I only know her from the TikTok. What she's displayed on TikTok, and what I've seen, and I've followed her since she's been on here, but the last 4 months the behaviour is not okay.
So let me ask you this, Brenda, because you have followed her from the get-go. Let me ask you this. If you were her daughter, would you call her and ask her, what the fuck is your crash out about?
I'd say get off.
Right?
Get off. Yes, because there's more. I've got my assumptions of what's happening. And
so
I think
I don't know what your assumptions are, because I don't know her like you guys do. I'm not Australian, obviously.
Yeah.
I inadvertently and unfortunately got her attention by one fucking comment. I legitimately, and I think Reese would back me up, I don't think she's a bad person.
No, I don't. But
I think she's a little fucked up at the moment.
Yes. Whatever's going on it is not okay for bad behaviour. So there's lots of people with lots of issues, and they don't go on and destroy people's livelihoods. Okay, so on one hand, yes, I can understand, and I do have I can understand. Okay, because I don't want to use the words because she was already up me in the voicemail about what I'd said. On one hand, yes, absolutely, I think there's more going on, but on the other hand, it does not give you a free pass to carry on like a pork chop. Okay?
Totally agree.
So we're all adults. If you aren't coping, get off. But
so and I absolutely agree, Brenda. And what I'm trying to get at too is, how does it all end? Because it's not going to end well the way it's going for everyone involved, or Reese or Angie.
I think we make her our best friend. I think we fucking just bully her into being our best friend.
See, the thing is, it has happened with other people, Cliff. I will inbox you who they are, and it was complete cut off from those people. That's how they severed ties completely. Yeah, but
so if we were to assume that she is the toxic person that some people think she is, that is frankly the only way to is to starve them, right? So the only way to get out of the toxic circle of fuckery is to starve the person, block them, don't respond to them, don't make videos about them, right? And so,
I just
But,
want to
I mean-
preference too. Sorry, just by quickly saying, I don't agree with what she said. Like, I'm not saying because I do think that what things that she'd said and stuff aren't okay as well. But my point of view coming on is that, like, we've got to also, like, for instance, with just, and not to like throw anything in this, but with Vogue and I just then, like, we have difference of opinions, but Vogue just sort of jumped off and then got upset. Oh, well, by the looks of it, got upset about it. But it's like, but people can have other opinions about stuff. Yes, they shouldn't be hateful and that sort of stuff too, but everyone should be able to have a different opinions on, you know, different things. So that's kind of my point as well, is like, you know, I understand that what she said is horrible, but we've got to take accountability on all parts. And instead of sitting in live saying, boom, 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 you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this, it's also like, well, I also did things to maybe upset her, and that's probably why she's come at me that way. And maybe she didn't have any other thing to go at, which is not nice. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but
the only reason she's kicked off on this recent spat is because I kicked her out of my live because she was abusing the people in the comments, and I told her to get fucked, fuck off, I'm not in the mood for you today. And after that, she kicked off. I did nothing to her but give her the space and the respect that I was attempting to give her. I had enough. She then put up a false review, spoke all kinds of shit about me, and what? I'm not supposed to have a right of reply? I don't think so. This is my brand. And I just want to clarify as well with you, Brad. You said that I came onto TikTok with a specific vision or what I'm trying to do. Actually, I've come onto here with a caricature of a facet of my personality. Yes, trying to show people a different aspect of spirituality. But if that's your perception of what this TikTok is, I guess I'll add that into the mix of things, because really I'm here for a form of entertainment, but that entertainment is designed to show people spirituality. And she even said it in herself, in her own words, in her videos, that she's gone through this process of shadow work as a part of what's been going on. And it's like, so one second she's nodding towards, you know, oh, thanks, almost, you know what I mean? Like a silent nod of, oh yeah, thanks, okay, whatever, I'm going to move on. And then she jumps straight back into it. I guess what my perspective is where do then I go?
Correct.
If she continues to attempt to say or write heinous things or about my brand or me personally as a human being that just blatantly aren't true. Am I just supposed to shut up?
That's exactly right.
Well, no, I don't think, you know, shutting up's thing, but like, and I agree with you. Like, it's, you know, obviously I've right of reply and that stuff too, but my point, like, as I said, my point is that, like, what Cliff was saying too is like, where does it kind of end? Like, if you keep going back and forth, someone's got to stop.
That's why I stopped, babe. That's why I stopped. I put a mental health video up the other day, and I basically said,
now we're on a video talking about her though, so technically
That's my
it hasn't really
fault,
stopped, because we're on a video now trashing her basically.
Yeah, but Braddles, I agree with you, but Angie has also posted video, like they've both made it public, therefore it's public consumption.
Yeah, I know, but if Reese is saying he stopped, but he's on this live now.
And
Brad, I didn't bring it up.
So you've technically
everybody. Can I ask you, Brad, if you've also asked Angie the same questions that you're asking Reese?
I have, yes.
And what was her response?
Well, I came at it a little bit differently in the sense where I messaged Angie and I said, look, I don't like what you said. I think that it was very out of touch. I think you need to educate yourself on the matter, but I didn't come at her as a say, you know, you did this, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I just said to her, look, I didn't like what you said. People say things in the heat of the moment, maybe when they're not happy about things, that sort of stuff. But I said, you need to educate yourself on the LGBTQ+ community, and, you know, understand that your platform can really influence and impact people, and you shouldn't be saying stuff like that.
So you
but I did say to her,
you sound very level-headed. Do you understand that?
I did say to her as well that yes, and Reese might disagree, but yes, you have also been attacked. So I do understand as well that sometimes when people feel like they're backed in a corner, and we all can't say that, you know, there's different triggers and stuff. Something that Reese said might have triggered her to the point where she said that, you know.
But Reese did not start the argument, and I think that people forget that just like me, I left a comment, and she comes at people so hard and so fast with so much bullshit that how is anyone supposed to like, so she blocked me or I blocked her. I think she blocked me. And so I just removed myself completely. Like, I'm not Reese, right? So Reese has handled it differently. But she came at me just as fucking hard as she came at Reese, but Reese kept coming back. And here's the thing. Here's what people don't understand. People who have been bullied in life, people who have been treated like a piece of shit under fucking people's shoes, we come back harder and faster and more. So you make one video, I'm going to make 6, bitch.
Yeah.
That's how people who have been bullied often respond, because we are triggered by being bullied.
But that's the same as her though, because of what she said. Obviously,
but
she feels
she's the bully.
Are you aware of the Peace Radio allegations?
The what? Sorry.
Say again, Brenda.
Are you aware of the Peace Radio allegations that were made
about Reese?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that one.
That's what we're. That's why I stood up for him, because and she alluded to the fact that he was in Thailand for nefarious reasons. That's not okay, Brad.
I missed that too.
Okay. So when I'm saying that, when you go that low, I'm sorry, but people can kick back as much as they fucking want, Dale. That is not addressing his videos. That is not addressing his behaviour. It is actually trying to destroy somebody, and that is not okay, mate.
Yeah,
that is not okay. Okay, that's why I got involved, because I have followed Reese, and he had never gone anywhere near anything like that.
And I think that's what Vogue was trying to say before she got too heated, is that at the time when they were friendly, Reese was the gay best friend type, right? To her.
Yes, darling.
Then it went to shit. So now he's a you-know-what in Thailand. And that is a very dangerous rhetoric, especially when you have a large platform over 100,000 people, most of which would be cis, white, straight women.
Yeah.
It's a very dangerous avenue to go down, because it's not going to end well.
Sorry, Cliff, but I'm sorry you didn't realise that you weren't across the whole thing. But and this is unfortunately what happens on TikTok, is people only sort of get what they get. Now, to suggest that to anybody, okay, with exactly Cliff, with the platform that she's got, that's not okay, Dale. This is people's lives. This is people's families. Thailand, to suggest and make a reference to Thailand, I've got a special place in my heart. That's why I burred up. I was like, hang on. One, you don't say that, just throw around those sort of fucking slanderous things. Two, you are now implicating a whole country. I know I'm making it sort of, I'm getting emotional about it, but it fucking is. Don't suggest that.
Well, that's the behaviour part. This is what scares me, is that she's feeling challenged. And she's reacted so vehemently, which is a bit scary. But Braddles, I also hear what you're saying as well. I think that it takes two people to battle, right? And so everyone's thrown a little bit of mud. And I had a really great chat with Reese earlier today offline, and I gave him some advice. And I just said that, it has to end eventually, and you want to come out as clean as you can.
I don't think there's anyone coming out clean anymore. You know what I mean? Like we're all down in the mud at this point, and it's because she's forced us into the mud, and then when you respond, she's the victim. And so this is a toxic word salad, cyclical fuckery shenanigans, right? So when her and Reese first started, Reese offered her friendship. Yeah. I know that. I was there. I watched it. I ended up friending Reese because I was like, oh, okay, this seems like a normal whatever. I mean, I'm like, this is a normal dude. So I friend him, and then I watched it all fall to shit, and then I was afraid to talk to him. I was literally afraid to talk to him because I was like, okay, so she likes him, she doesn't like him. She does like him, but that's kind of the power that certain creators have on this app. Should I talk to Reese? So then they had a falling out. So then I messaged him, and I said, I guess you didn't make it through probation. He laughs. We end up talking. He gets kicked out. I'm like, okay, well, I still didn't trust Reese at first. And then I was like, we talked more. And I was like, no, Reese is a very actually down to earth kind of person. And every time I see one of her videos, I legitimately go back to Reese and I'm like, that's not who he is.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
So, from what I understood, and obviously I'm happy to stand corrected, but I thought that there was a video. Okay, so there was a video of Angie, I remember a while ago, talking about psychics being scammers and that sort of stuff. And then I think it was around the time that Reese first joined, and I think Reese was going back at that video. And then that's what started the whole thing. And then she went back at you, Reese, because then, so I don't know if she necessarily
Correct.
came for you directly.
So I made a video. Correct. You're correct. That's exactly what caught. That's why she was in my FYP. Yeah. I was only fresh back onto TikTok. I only had 50 followers. So she came into my FYP and I went, oh, here's a conversation I can get involved in. And that's why I've actually put up the radio footage of me just calling random radio stations like Fitzy and Whipper, because this is what I do. If there's a conversation about this, I'll inject myself. It's normal. Everyone knows me for that.
Okay. Because, I was just missing the point where Sol was saying that she attacked you. She started attacking you for no reason, or she went at you first. Technically, you kind of started that basically by commenting, saying something you didn't like on the video, sort of went on her, replied back. And then everyone, that's how it started.
So Brattles, first of all, I love you for being here because I love having an alternative opinion, first of all. So here's what you have to understand. This is TikTok. So having a stitch, a duet, or a comment is not right. It's how the app works. It's legitimately how the app works. So whether Reese actually duetted her video or stitched it, or whether I actually left a comment, it goes from that to 0 to 80.
Yeah.
I did a lip sync video to Olivia Dean, Man I Need, and I tagged her up the top and I said, where's the conversation sort of thing. It was something about come and have a conversation. That was what the initial kickoff was. That's why she was like, all right, I'll bring you up. And she had jumped in my lives a couple of times going, give me a free reading. So that's where it all started.
Yeah. No, I'm just more dissecting because kind of just flooring the argument about, well, she started at Reese for no reason and she started going at him. Well, technically, what I'm trying to say is technically you kind of started the conversation, regardless of what she had and how vile she became.
Brad, I never denied that. I've never once.
No, I'm just going by what Sol said. I didn't say you said that. I said Sol basically said.
Brad, do you believe in psychics and mediums?
Yes, I do. I love them.
Okay. So do you think that being the person that you are, do you think that it would be your job to, not being a medium yourself, do you think it would be your job to suddenly start reviewing people even though you don't know how the situation or how mediumship works? Do you think that would be your wheelhouse?
No, but I do think people are allowed to have opinions.
So let me ask you this, Brattle.
Yeah.
I am not in the LGBTQ community, and I apologize for not being able to say that very well. Should I be able to suddenly jump into that community and have an opinion?
You might as well.
That raises.
Wouldn't you shut me the fuck down?
Well,
no,
that raises the comment that I made before, though.
Come on.
But hang on, so just to add to both of your points. I have used mediums and psychics in the past, right? So I wouldn't say I'm part of the community, but I've definitely been a customer of them and appreciated them. But I think what you're trying to get at, Sol, is that she can have an opinion about Reese being a medium, but she can't go on a Google review that customers or potential business people go on, because that will then fuck his income up. That's what I think you're trying to say, right?
Also, she didn't even read the book that she tried to review.
I've actually got records of it. So the picture that she's used is from what I shared with her in an inbox going, hey, look what I'm about to drop in a few days. And it was an unedited version.
Reese, she never had a reading with Reese. Reese gave me an impromptu reading.
Yeah, she's attacking back. So I think this is what I've got from all of this is basically they were friendly. They had a contretemps. She has gone cunt up. There's no other way to explain it. She's gone cunt up, and she can't handle it. But what I'm saying is this going back and forth is not going to end well. Like I just don't know how it ends.
What's your answer?
Well, I spoke to Reese. I spoke to Reese privately offline, and I gave him some advice that I think we should just keep to ourselves, of how it should, just for his benefit, of how it should end. But basically, it's like you said, you're just going to cut it out. Just go your own way. You go over there. You go over there. Keep it cute. Keep it clean, and duck for cover. Basically.
So those sort of people the only way to cut off a toxic person is to starve them.
Yeah.
So Brattles, I love that you came up here to defend her, but could I ask you? Could I ask you why?
Oh, it's not that I'm defending her, but as I said, well, I mean, you might think I am, but I'm just one of those people. I see both parts of people's stories, and I think for me, like being in the LGBTQI+ community, like certain things, yes, things offend me and that stuff too, but I also look at the bigger picture as a whole and sort of think, look, like what's making this person say this? Not that it's, allowed or they can say it, but there's obviously triggers that she's had for saying that, and that doesn't make it right. But I just kind of look at the big picture, and I guess all because there's about 6 or 7 people on a live, in my opinion, trashing somebody else. It's like she has no voice to speak for herself. She's blocked from some of you.
Well, Braddles, that is correct. I think it would be good for Angie to come in here and speak, but also she does have 180,000 people watching her videos that she posts when she wants. So vice versa.
That's correct.
You know what I mean?
But if she does another video, then are you going to then say, well, she's still going at us? But it's like, well,
no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we absolutely can have a lie. And I hope she's not blocked from here, so that she can come in and speak.
No, she blocked me.
Okay, well, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm sure she can come in here and say what she needs to say, but I think she's also using her voice with 180,000 people listening to her, Brad. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not mute, mate. She's
now, and I would invite her up.
Yeah.
To suggest she hasn't got a voice is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. She's got a voice. She's just not happy that someone's had a kickback when she's gone so fucking low that someone's gone, hang on, all right, I'll match your energy. That's what it is, guys.
Yeah.
It is, Brenda, yes.
I'm sorry, but I think we're giving way too many excuses. If you're going to put out something so fucking slanderous and not expect kickback, well, then you're delusional. I'm sorry. I'm gonna jump down because I feel really passionate.
No, don't jump down.
No, you're right. I just think that there's too many excuses being made for somebody who pushed and poked and poked.
Brenda, stay where you are, because I completely agree with you, and you have a very valid point of view. And all we're trying to do listen, if I didn't let Brad up, he would say, then they would say nobody let Brad up. Here's the honest to God fucking truth. Literally, Reese and I have talked about this in DMs. Angie is a funny person who has been fucked over in life. She's been fucked. She's paranoid. She has admitted to being paranoid. I don't think necessarily she's bad. I do think she's an asshole. Okay? There's a difference. An asshole is an asshole. A bad person looks for people to fucking target, right? So Brad, I appreciate your loyalty, but on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with Reese defending himself. Does that make sense also?
Yeah, I agree. But I'm not saying that there is anything wrong. I'm just saying kind of needs to take on both sides.
Yeah, we can all agree that it's kind of a fucked up situation.
Yeah, as a whole,
As a whole, it's just a fucked up situation.
So I think Brad, and just Brenda, I might be paraphrasing you here, but I think what Brenda's trying to say, Brad, is if just say she responded to Reese's opinion by going, "Shut up, Reese, you don't know anything," and fuck off, that's okay. But when she says, "Shut up, Reese, you don't know anything," and Thailand's dodgy and yada yada, that's when
I agree.
it got too far. Yeah, but I think that comes from a place of sheer insecurity for her.
Yes.
Like, the thing is, the woman's charismatic. She's got 100,000 followers. She's fucking great. Like, that's why people follow her. But I think the reaction, it doesn't justify the action, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Nicole
bonkers.
has a point. Number one, Flower Queen says maybe she fucked herself over with her behavior. Nicole said this is nothing new for her. So I want you guys to understand that anyone can buy followers. I can buy followers. Cliff can buy followers. Brad can buy followers. Anyone can buy followers. So when people have a shit ton of followers, it doesn't actually mean that they're charismatic or that they make sense or that they're honest.
Yeah,
right?
but she does have pretty big engagement in her videos, though.
She does. I would agree with that. But I also agree that we sometimes give credence, or we give a gate pass to people who seem to be a celebrity. Right?
Could we? Is Vogue okay to come up, Sol? But Vogue is in the waiting. Is it okay? Vogue
Is he back? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I love Vogue. I think he's cool.
Can I just say so? And anyway, I'm just going to say one thing, Vogue, because Cliff just actually cemented what you were saying to me. I just had a light bulb. When Cliff was explaining it to me, I didn't see it as the wider picture, and now I completely understand where you're coming from.
You're talking about
you just missed a bit, Vogue, between Brad and Brenda, but I just helped Brenda come to Jesus. As I do.
That's why I love you too.
But Brad, at the same time, mate, everyone, you have been able to present yourself good, and I think, Sol, we do need people to have different opinions up in the gig, because otherwise it is just a sledge.
Here's what happens if we don't have different opinions, is that we don't learn anything from each other.
I know, I get that, and I was listen, I use the Queen's English. I don't fuck around to find out. If you don't know what inadvertently means, then look it up. Okay?
100% Vogue, 100% babe.
But Vogue, do you want to educate, or do you want to be rude?
No, it's got no. I didn't even want this to be a fucking topic of conversation when I came in here, to be honest.
I'm surprised as you that this is a topic of conversation. To be quite honest, when we started this, we were just talking about younger self, older self, and blah. We were doing actual psychic readings, right? So when this started tonight, which frankly, it's gotten crazy.
It's all Brenda's fault.
It is. It's 100% Brenda's fault. We're blaming it all on Brenda. But when we started this, it didn't have anything to do with it. But I feel like you guys...
I think where Cliff and I are trying to come from respectfully is that we've spoken to Reese about this and how we wanted to change the narrative away from it. Does that make sense? But now here we are again, and everyone's got a fucking opinion, and then all of a sudden I'm the cunt. I'm not cunt.
But what? Hold on, Vogue, because nobody said you were the cunt. Nobody said you were the cunt. Did someone say he was the cunt?
I may have.
I think I was thinking it. No, I'm kidding. I came in. Okay, I came into because I saw two of my favorite people in here with another one of my favorite people, and I was like, "How do you all know each other?" And so I take full responsibility, Brad. I'm I'm so sorry. This was all my fault.
Brenda, you're fine.
I take it back. Can we talk about?
I'm in Colorado. I am the least. I'm the least fucking knowledgeable person in this room, and it's my fucking life. So, Vogue, I just want to say that I support Reese because I talked to him. We had some WhatsApp conversations.
Exactly. Address the person, right?
Yes. I think he is actually despite the title, which despite
It's what
the
Chris
fucking
says all the time. Address the person.
yeah,
Come to me.
he's actually down to earth. He's
I love
actually
him.
he's a touch grass bitch, right? So he is
Love
like
him.
he's a barefoot stand
Well,
under
I'm
the
currently doing
waterfall.
Welcome to Nations on floorboards, but never mind. But what I'm trying to say
So
is,
have you
I
ever been barefoot?
yes, ma'am.
Then okay, all right, then we can talk.
Okay.
Barefoot is where it's at.
Hello, I'm from, darling. I'm Norse mythology. What are you talking about? Of course, I've touched foot.
I'm learning.
Oh my God.
I'm learning.
No, I
Only
just don't
wish that Richard
understand.
would get
Okay,
off and
this
get
is the
over
thing.
here.
This is where I get a little bit perplexed. I came in here because Reese was here and I wanted to say hi to all of you dolls, right?
We were just talking at the
And
time.
then Cliff came up and like we were just being Aussies and Kiwis and having a good time and all the things, right? But this is not a Brenda thing, but I didn't think this was going to... We spoke to Reese today and we were like, let's just change the narrative and get away from this sort of thing.
Whoa.
But here we are and we're doing it. And I understand where Brad's coming from, but ... semicolon period, right?
Full stop.
Do not change my words into something that I didn't say. I don't like that.
But you also
It was
can't
what you
drop
said.
down and just hold on, Brad. You also can't drop down and disappear when somebody gives you a challenge. Okay? So if you don't like what Brad said, you have to stay here and talk to Brad.
Tried.
Well, just give it a minute. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6 people in the room.
Because
Right?
if I can just say, the word that was used was someone like her, not being in the LGBTQI plus community, cannot have an opinion on people in that community. My point was, we don't know what she's actually done for the community, so technically she is able to, because we don't know her background. As I said, I've got
Great.
people. Can I finish?
That's
Can I
great,
finish,
Brad.
please? Can I finish? Please. So my point of view is I've worked with people that are straight, cis women that have done so much back then as nurses for the AIDS epidemic, all that sort of stuff, right?
Same.
So you're basically diminishing them, saying they have no
No,
right.
don't you
to have
dare
an
say
opinion.
that.
That's what you said, though.
No, you're putting
Brad,
words in my
That
mouth
was
by
what you
saying that.
said. That's what you
Brad,
said.
Cliff,
Brad,
this
that's
is
not what
exactly
he
the
said.
shit that I'm talking about.
That's not what he said, Brad.
That's
No.
not what I said at all.
What did you say then?
What I said was she inadvertently put gays and trans into the conversation. I said inadvertently. I didn't say anything about cis women not doing shit for the community.
No, you
What the
said she
fuck are you
can't have
talking
an
about?
opinion if she's not part of the community. That's what you
Cliff,
said.
I can't with this faggot. I'm done. I'm
No,
done.
but Brad, I
Vogue,
think
Vogue. God
Brad,
damn
I
it.
think
Brad.
That's
think-
the yeah.
Well,
Can I just add in-
hold on. It's my fucking room. Brad,
Sure.
you have to admit that you keep trying him with the same language. And it's interesting to me because you're in the same community.
Exactly.
So okay, right. But you're trying Vogue with the same language that would be used against you.
That's because as I said, because I am also calling out people that get really sensitive over topics and can't have someone else in their own community say, hang on a minute, those aren't the words that you used. And you also need to pull up and stop trying to say that someone said something that they didn't say or then recorrect themselves, because that's what happened. He did say that in the live. And I'll get the playback and I'll put it up. He did say, she's not part of the community, so therefore she does not have a right to comment on it. My rebuttal to that was, it wasn't about what she said about his comments. My rebuttal to that was that comment that he said, well, I have people that I've worked with that are straight that can have an opinion. So I wasn't talking about anything else that was said. I was saying about that comment.
Let me ask you something, Brad.
Yes.
I am a straight, white, cis, Colorado, like painfully straight. Like
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't even straight. Would you think that my opinion on your life would hold weight?
Well, it does so because all the laws that have been passed over us, on us, around us have been by women like yourself, people like yourself, doll, super straight people.
So I agree.
So that's why people like you can also change it. You can change our community for the better.
So I agree with that, but on the one hand, he's sitting there saying that this person doesn't deserve to talk about us, and on the other hand, he's diminishing someone who's actually in the community.
Yeah, well,
am I misunderstanding?
No, I think we're all on the same page.
You're misunderstanding.
I think Vogue just got herself a bit twisted.
I'm rebuttaling to Vogue saying that he does not have that she does not have a right to speak on the community. But my rebuttal to his comment is that we don't know what she's done for the community. So she could have done a lot of stuff about the AIDS epidemic.
But Brad, you literally just gave yourself. You don't know what she's done for the community. Therefore, you're giving her grace where grace.
I'm not giving her grace.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. No, my
you
point of
just
view is
did.
I'm saying that we shouldn't be judging people and saying what they can and can't have an opinion about based on what they're seeing online. We don't know what she's done.
Brad, I want you to understand that I love you. Okay?
I
want you to understand that you're welcome here. And you are literally making the same excuse for someone else.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not letting me finish. No, you're not.
Sir?
See, again, you put cutting me off. Yep, go. Do your narrative. See your narrative. Yep, go.
Hold up. Still Colorado, still straight, still fit.
Steering narratives.
I am literally listening to you make excuses for someone else. Period. End of conversation. Whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's Brenda, whether it's Reese, you are making excuses for someone and you are giving her the benefit of the doubt that has not been earned.
I didn't say her though. I said in general. I'm saying
you can't come in here.
Excuse me. The comment was
you can't. No, you can't come in and say, "Oh, I'm not talking about her, but I'm talking."
I didn't mention her. The comment, if you understand, you let me finish. The comment that was made was people that are not in the community. People, that's not Angie in particular. People in the community are not able to speak on LGBTQ+ community. My rebuttal was, I have worked with people. I didn't say Angie. I've worked with various people that have done a lot for the LGBTQ+ community that would disagree that they cannot have an opinion. That's what I was saying. I did not mention Angie once.
So I do agree with that.
So thank you. So don't sit there and say that I'm making excuses for her when I'm speaking about the community. You're putting words in my mouth.
But you're putting her into a position that she
I'm
hasn't
saying
earned.
people. Did I mention her name once? Did I say it was about her? I've worked with people.
It's inferred.
No, it's not. You can't say that I'm inferring if I haven't mentioned her name.
But hold one. I'd love to argue. I love you.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
I love this. You're literally inferring that your argument is inferring that you are arguing about her. So if Reese was to sit here and argue with me about fucking cats, and I have cats and he doesn't, right? And we sit here and we argue back and forth. He is inferring that he knows more about fucking cats than someone that owns cats. And that's what you're doing right now. You're inferring that this person is worth supporting because she might.
Did I say that?
Yes. You're inferring it.
I said those exact words.
Do you understand the definition of inferring?
I understand the definition of inferring, but you're also saying that someone's inferring something is you're taking something that I'm saying.
Brad, you gotta Brad, you're fighting this too hard. I think that just fall on the sword a little bit.
No, I just, but if I can just, I keep getting cut off though. I just want to try and make my point, but I keep getting cut off. The point that I'm trying to say is, you can sit there and say I'm inferring, but I never mentioned her name. So that's you're steering that narrative.
But that's what we're talking about.
Can I finish? Oh. So you're steering that narrative that I'm giving her a pass. The comment that was made was in regards to everybody. He said, or Vogue said, sorry, I shouldn't say he, they said that people in the community that are not in the community cannot, I'm talking about that as a general wholeality. I'm not talking about Angie as a particular person saying, I'm giving her a pass because we don't know what she's done. I'm just saying in general, flooring on that comment. So you're putting words in my mouth now saying that because I've said that and I've given respect to people that have done a lot for the community, that I'm giving her a pass.
May I say something though that you did say is that you did say we don't know what she's done for the community. Well, I can tell you what she hasn't done. She accused a gay man of heinous things and then said that he was going to a country, inferring that he was going over there to do things. That's what she has done,
Yes,
mate.
I agree, and I don't think that's right. I've said that
I don't
multiple
think it's
times.
right. It's deplorable.
Exactly.
So to say that we don't know what she has done, I don't need to know anymore. I know all I need to know about that.
Okay.
That's do you get it? So
I understand what I'm saying, but I'm basing the comment on what Vogue said was nobody that is not in the community. That's what I'm mentioning. He said anybody. I'm speaking on that. I'm not speaking on Angie as a whole or giving her a pass. I'm just speaking. I was just basically dissecting that comment and was trying to throw back saying that's not right to say. And now it's blown up that I'm giving her a pass because I've had a different opinion.
No, that's okay, but I think it got a bit grey because it was talking so closely about
because you're putting words in my mouth, and I never said that. I'm giving her a pass.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
All
But
right,
I think
just put the phone down, Russell, a little bit. You're okay. You're okay, bro.
I'm fine, but I just don't like when people sort of sit there and try.
Yeah, but we've cleared it up now. So I think there was a little bit of like heated, half-finished sentences, and everyone got confused for a second. But you've cleared it up, and it's all good, doll.
Because she's left, but okay.
Well, no, I think she's gone to stretch, or I don't know.
Stretch. You're fun. But look, it's my fault. I take full responsibility. I didn't want it to go this way. I was merely trying to show the structure of, the spider web of how I've not a spider web, but that's all I was trying to do. And I'm sorry, Sol, that I need to go and get my rattle and clear it so we can maybe move on. But
we need to move on from this conversation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I merely was just trying to work out how I had such beautiful people that I really love in the one room, and I was like, "Oh, this is fantastic," and that's how it all started. So, yeah.
So, Brenda, I absolutely 100% don't think you're at fault. I don't. I think the universe was like, watch this. And they put all of us together and they were like, ha ha,
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't think we should be shitting on Angie. I don't think Angie should be shitting on us. I don't think any of us should be shitting on Reese. Like the bottom line is that all three of us are so completely different and so completely in our own realm. So I do mediumship, psychic, animal communication. Reese does witchy stuff, forward stuff. I don't even know. I don't even know how to say it very well. And then Angie should be in. If you want to review someone, you should at least understand the basics of what you're reviewing. Like, stay in your lane, right?
Well, a review should be critical. It shouldn't be insulting.
That's exactly right.
Like, so if I try the new chocolate chip ice cream and say it's shit, that's not a critical review. If I say it was too chocolatey or too chippy, that's a critical review.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I merely gave my review on her. So what's the big deal? Matching energy, babes. I reviewed you.
I agree with that 100%. I don't think that her personality allows her to be reviewed back. Do you know what I'm saying? And so that's
how this all started, Soul Babe.
Yeah.
She got challenged a little bit and threw fucking boulders 100%. And avalanches back, and it's so revealing when someone reacts so vehemently. It's very revealing of how insecure that person is.
100%. When someone says, "I don't believe you," I say, "Great, have a great day."
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you believe.
And so what's happening here is that they've had a blue, videos are flying, lives are being talked about. That's what happens. But this has to end eventually, and I want it to end for a way that is empowering for Reese, and the damage that's been done to his business can be rectified.
I want it to be empowering for everyone. Sorry to cut you off. I want everyone, the viewer, Ange, us, everyone. I want everyone to rise from this.
Who knows Angie? Brad, do you know Angie?
No, just from online.
Okay. All right. Who knows Angie on here? Anyone knows Angie? I invite her to come and have a conversation. I invite her to come and have. And Reese has done similar. Reese has already said this. This is nothing new. Reese
Happy to throw my hat in the ring, one-on-one. She wants to have a chat. Let's do it.
Reese has already said it. If Angie wants to come in, otherwise we just ignore her. I mean, that's all we can do.
That's the best bet, that we ignore her.
Yeah.
That's legitimately all we can do is ignore. And here's the thing, Brad. I love you for your loyalty. Okay. So I want to be very clear that I think that the fact that you're trying to see both sides, whether you're completely 100% clear about that or not, I love people who are loyal.
Can I just say on that though, not sorry to cut you off, but I actually am not on her side. Like I probably came across like I am, or I'm on here defending her. I'm just giving a different side of, I guess,
but that's
a
a form of loyalty, Brad.
Yes, but I don't know. Yeah,
that's a form of Occam's razor, right? That's a form of stoic. That's a form of centrist. That's a form of what's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So what you're trying to do is say, why can't we all win?
That's
right?
correct.
Yeah. I love that. I live for that shit. I literally live for that shit. But when you have someone toxic on the other side, you can't get there. I learned that from 30 years with a toxic person. You cannot get to a middle ground with toxic people.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Now, I have never once told Reese to stop making his videos, but I think that it has almost backfired because now she shows him as being the crazy one when really she's the fucking bully in the first place. Do you see how that?
Yeah.
So I don't know where I was going with that. I almost feel like you should get to know Reese.
I know Reese.
Well, then I feel like you should get to support Reese.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not. It's not that I'm not support. That's what I keep trying to say. I'm not that I'm not supporting. I'm just giving a different side of an opinion of the situation as well, to say that it's not always one person, and other people need to take accountability.
To be fair, I've never once not said that I'm not responding. I've been very upfront. Anytime anyone asks, yep, this is what I've done. Yep, blah blah blah. Ask that backwards though. Ask that to Ange, and you won't get the same response.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Flower Queen said, beautiful souls, don't let her divide your beautiful community when she is not a psychic. So I think that's also important. So the thing about being a psychic and being a medium and being an energy reader, so I don't put Reese in the energy reader. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I started out as a psychic, then I went into mediumship, then I went into animal communication, then I went into energy reading. Reese already understands. Reese has already been in that space for so long that he already understands things that I haven't even thought of. Does that make sense? And so what happens is people who try to review us, who don't understand even the basics of what we do, there's no way to review. You can't review someone you don't understand.
Yeah.
Like Brad, if you're a car mechanic and I come in there and I know absolutely zero about replacing carburetors, how am I going to review you?
Well, it's not even that, Sol. It's about receiving Brad's service. You haven't received his service. He hasn't fixed your car. So you might not want to review it, doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay, so here's the other thing is that she was shitting on me for sticking up for the Misfits. I actually do not enjoy the Misfits. However, what I will do, two things can be true at once. What I will do is say the things you're saying about them are bullshit. Okay? So it doesn't mean I necessarily like them. It doesn't mean I necessarily believe in them. Two things can be true at once. Everything that you are saying is not how mediumship works. And yet you're reviewing people. So, for example, the Misfits said, who do you want to talk to? This is called direct mediumship. Now, there's someone named Judge Dredd in my fucking comments. He's like stalking me, whatever. When you ask someone who they want to talk to, that's called direct mediumship, and you give a relationship. She said, I want to talk to my brother. And then afterwards, she said, if a medium asks you who you want to talk to, this is a red flag. No, it fucking isn't. It is actually a device. It's a way to contact. I literally. What, Bubbles?
Oh, I've got it. It's all right, Billy. I'm coming.
So while you're just having a break, I'm going to drop now because I got to go have my dinner. But really great to meet you, Sol, and great conversation. And thank you for moderating and let everyone have their say. Brenda in the comments, love you. Braddles, good to hear from you again, buddy. And you know you handled yourself well. Reese, love your guts, big boy. Okay, you good?
I'm good. I'm back in my cave.
All right. He'll be there for days. Yeah, he's all teeth, Reese. And Bubbles, you have a good night. But yeah, good work, Sol. You did well. And Brad, you guys did well, okay?
Absolutely. Good to meet you, Cliff.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.
So really fast, what I'm trying to say is if you don't even understand how to go direct. So Brad, do you understand mediumship? Do you understand what she's even critiquing?
I don't understand. I mean, I've been to mediums before, but I obviously don't. I guess if I was critiquing that particular medium, I guess would that be okay? Because they've actually done a service for me and I don't agree with what they've done, or maybe I didn't think that was that great. But, you know, as a whole, I don't think it was right that she kind of looped everyone in one basket and said that they're all this or con artists or whatever she was saying.
So let's say you have a mediumship reading with me, right, Brad? I am a medium. Therefore, I come in there and I say, hey, Brad, who do you want to talk to? And you say, I want to talk to my brother who passed over, period, done. That's all you say. So then you absolutely can critique me on the information that I bring through. Yeah. Absolutely. But if you were to sit there and say, oh my God, she asked me who I wanted to talk to, that's a red flag. That's actually not something critiquable because you don't understand that mediumship has evolved, right?
Yeah.
Mediumship has grown, mediumship has evolved. So let's say that I'm talking about your brother, and I'm obviously just pulling this out of my ass. I'm talking about your brother. He's passed over. I give you something completely generic. Oh, he loved everyone. Generic. Completely fucking ridiculously generic. But if I say he had a propensity to love smaller dogs, I see a Yorkie, okay? Then this is very specific.
Yes.
Okay? So now you can critique, she got the dog wrong. Okay. Like, was it a Chihuahua? Like, was it still a small dog? That's what I would ask, because this is very much charades, right? So when someone like Angie gets on and says, oh my God, they asked me who I wanted to talk to, that's a red flag. No, it isn't. And that's what I was critiquing. I wasn't critiquing the Misfits. I wasn't even critiquing Angie. I was trying to set the record straight on mediumship.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
She came after me so hard, so fast, that it turned into a personality review instead of what it should have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do I enjoy the Misfits? Underwhelmed, right? Completely underwhelmed. But I also understand that what Angie was expecting from the Misfits
damages everyone. Yeah. Damages everyone. Yeah.
It wasn't realistic at all.
Yeah.
Like if I could do what Angie expects, I'd be winning the lotto and I wouldn't be on fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
I'd be playing the ponies. Right? I'd have a perfect relationship. Everything would be perfect because I would be able to fucking bring it in. So when you have Angie dissing Reese or me or other psychics, how much do you even understand before you fuck us up?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Well, we've lost everyone. We're down to Brad and Reese and myself. We are.
And I hope you know, Brad, like I really do. I am very open to anyone's perspectives and opinions, but I'm at the same time, like this whole thing, even in this conversation, just happened without me even. I did nothing. I said nothing. I did nothing. Do you see the effect it's having? I go into anyone's room, anyone's space, and this comes up immediately. I'm not saying anything, but what am I supposed to do? Sit there and say nothing, and then people go, "Oh, you know, you're not speaking up. Is it true?" You know, it's like, what the fuck am I actually supposed to do? So that's why I keep saying, no, I haven't got a problem with her. She wants to come and have a chat. Come and have a chat. She I don't know what you want. I don't know what she wants. What do you want? You know what I mean? You want me to leave you alone, but then you're not leaving me alone. And she's dragging people from 10 years ago out of my life to come and make up bullshit and put up bullshit posts. I don't know if you know this one, but she's just got some guy called Ben Castons to put up a video saying that I'm doing to him what people did to Charlotte Dawson. I haven't even looked in this bloke's direction. He sent me an inbox saying he's in love with me. And now he's putting up all these posts. So what am I supposed to do? Do you know what I'm saying? But I really want to, like, genuinely, I hope you know I've got no issue with you. I quite love you, actually. I think you know that. We don't talk often. We haven't spoken much over the years, but we've passed each other many, many times. You know what I mean by that? So I've got no beef with anyone.